The story begins by showing a woman named Anita. Anita wakes up early in the morning and goes out for jogging. She lives in a large, luxurious house. After this, we see Anita going to a school where she is joined for a temporary position as a sports teacher. Today is her first day at the school. But on the very first day, Anita reaches late. Inside the class, all the students are waiting for her. A little while later, Anita enters and apologizes to the students for being late. Since this is her first class, Anita asks all the students to introduce themselves. One by one, each student tells something about themselves. Then we see a student named Marcus who introduces himself. Hearing his words, all the students start laughing. After class, Anita returns home. That night, when Anita is with her husband, Hasi, she gets into a romantic mood and tries to be intimate with him. But Hasi refuses, saying that he is leaving for work and won't return until Friday. Hearing this, Anita feels sad and goes to sleep. Here we learn that Anita and Hasi's relationship is not good, and Anita is unhappy in her married life. The next morning, when Anita goes jogging again, she feels like someone is following her. But when she looks around, no one is there. After this, when Anita is taking a shower at home, there's a knock at the door. Hearing the doorbell, Anita quickly gets dressed and comes outside. She sees that someone has left flowers at her doorstep. Anita looks around, but doesn't see anyone nearby. She closes the door and comes back inside. When she looks at the flowers, she also finds a letter. It says that she looked very beautiful and hot in her jogging suit. After this, Anita goes to school. There, she's talking with a colleague when they suddenly notice a fight happening at some distance. Anita quickly rushes over and sees that Marcus is beating up another boy. Everyone comes and tries to stop the fight. Anita immediately takes Marcus with her to a room for first aid. She checks Marcus to see if he has any injuries. Marcus says, "I'm perfectly fine." During the bandaging, the two of them come close to each other, and Marcus kisses Anita. Anita doesn't stop him, but just then, some students come in and the two of them separate. Marcus leaves from there. After this moment, Anita keeps thinking about Marcus because somewhere inside, she is attracted to him. She even goes to his social media account, looking at his photos and videos. Then Anita sends Marcus a message. "What happened between us should not have happened. You should forget it." After some time, Marcus replies to Anita's message by sending her a personal photo. Seeing it makes Anita laugh. When Anita comes home, she again finds flowers placed on the table. At night, before sleeping, Anita asks Hasi, "Where did these flowers come from?" Hasi replies, "I found them left outside the door." Both of them start wondering who might be sending the flowers, and then they go to sleep. The next day, when Anita is at school, she sees Marcus coming in with his parents. Actually, Marcus's parents were called in because of his previous fight. Here, we find out that Marcus's mother already knows Anita from before. They all begin talking about the fight. Marcus explains his side, saying, "Those boys provoked me first, and then I fought back." While they're talking, Marcus, under the table, starts touching Anita's leg with his foot. Anita feels uncomfortable and cannot focus properly while speaking with Marcus's parents. So, she quickly ends the meeting. Afterward, Anita is about to leave for home. As soon as she gets in her car, Marcus shows up and sits next to her. Marcus begins touching Anita, and this time Anita cannot control herself. The two of them become intimate right there in the car. Anita feels very good with Marcus, and both of them enjoy each other's company a lot, since she is not getting any happiness from her married life. Even after coming home, Anita keeps thinking about Marcus and imagines herself being intimate with him. The next day, Anita messages Marcus, writing, "Thanks for last night. Can we meet again tonight?" Marcus replies, "I have a match today, so I can't meet tonight." Reading this, Anita feels very bad. She then checks Marcus's social media account, where she sees him with another girl. This makes Anita feel hurt. Marcus was never in love with Anita. He was only passing time with her. But Anita was becoming serious about Marcus. So, when she sees him enjoying with another girl, she feels both sadness and anger, though she doesn't say anything to Marcus. The next day, Marcus's mother invites Anita to her home for a small party, since the two of them have been good friends for a long time. There are other ladies at the party as well. Anita dresses nicely and comes to Marcus's house to attend. While she's talking with the guests, Marcus arrives home. When he sees Anita sitting there, he is completely shocked. But Anita, seeing Marcus, feels very happy inside. After greeting everyone, Marcus goes straight to his room. The party was just an excuse. In reality, Anita had come mainly to meet Marcus. So she makes an excuse of going to the washroom and goes to meet him. Anita enters Marcus's room, where Marcus is taking a shower. Seeing Marcus alone, Anita begins to seduce him, and Marcus also comes close to her. The two of them become intimate right there. After some time, Anita comes back outside and starts talking with everyone again. We see that Anita looks much happier than before. Later, Anita returns home. The next morning, while exercising with Hasi, her focus remains on her phone, where she is busy chatting with Marcus. Even when they are at home, Hasi notices that Anita is still glued to her phone, deeply engaged in messaging Marcus. Seeing this, Hasi begins to suspect Anita because earlier she never used her phone this much. After this, Anita goes to school. While taking attendance of the students, she realizes that Marcus hasn't come today. Anita doesn't like this at all. She messages Marcus to ask the reason for his absence. Marcus replies that he isn't feeling well, and that's why he didn't come. The next day, Anita's husband Hasi takes her along to a party. There, Anita meets and greets people, but her mind is still on Marcus. She messages him again, but Marcus doesn't reply. Seeing this, Anita becomes even more restless. She secretly calls Marcus from the party without letting Hasi know. But Marcus doesn't talk to her. He has now started ignoring Anita, and she realizes this very clearly. Even then, Anita keeps thinking about Marcus. She is desperate to meet him, so she makes an excuse to Hasi and goes to Marcus's house. When she arrives, she tells Marcus's mother, "I heard Marcus isn't feeling well. I just came to check on him." But Marcus's mother finds this strange. She tells Anita, Marcus is perfectly fine. In fact, he's gone to school for training. Hearing this, Anita feels very bad, realizing Marcus had lied to her. So Anita goes looking for Marcus at the school, but she doesn't find him there either. After some time, Anita sees Marcus at a shop with his friend. She immediately calls Marcus in her car and asks him, "Are you dating some girl?" Marcus replies, "Yes, I like that girl." He then says, "You are much older than me, so I can't date you." Hearing this, Anita feels very hurt. After a short conversation, Marcus leaves and Anita returns to her husband. The two of them watch a music show together. But even there, Anita imagines herself being intimate with Marcus in the car, while also feeling troubled by his words. Seeing Anita's sadness, Hasi understands that something is wrong, but he doesn't say anything to her. The next day, when Anita goes to school, she sees Mina, the girl Marcus was dating. Anita starts feeling jealous of her and also gets angry at her. Later, Anita goes into the changing room, where she finds Mina's phone. Anita tries to unlock it, and she succeeds. She looks at Mina's private photos and then uploads them on social media, taking revenge on her. After uploading, Anita quietly puts the phone back and leaves. When Mina finds out, she becomes very upset. A little while later, Anita approaches Mina under the excuse of checking on her. Seeing her upset, Anita asks, "What happened? Why are you crying?" Mina tells her, "Someone uploaded my private photos on social media." Hearing this, Anita begins turning Mina against Marcus, saying, "He's not a good boy. You should stay away from him." Since the photos were originally taken by Marcus, Mina thinks maybe Marcus was the one who uploaded them. The next day, Anita meets Marcus's mother and tells her that Mina is not a good girl, and that Marcus should stay away from her. In other words, Anita was trying to turn both of them against each other. But still, Marcus neither pays attention to Anita nor replies to her messages. Because Marcus had already explained to Mina that he wasn't the one who uploaded the photos. Marcus and Mina truly loved each other, so they got back together. This made Anita's entire plan fail. Anita doesn't know what to do. Out of anger, she goes to meet Marcus. Marcus tells her, "Stop following me." Anita replies, "I need to tell you something important." She then says, "I'm pregnant, and this baby is yours." Hearing this, Marcus becomes very troubled. Later, the two sit in the car to talk calmly, and Anita even shows Marcus the baby's ultrasound. Marcus doesn't know what to do, and he becomes very tense. Anita tells him, "We'll find some way. I won't tell Mina about this." After this, Anita tries to get close to Marcus again. Even though Marcus no longer wants any relationship with her, against his will, he ends up being intimate with Anita. Anita is doing all this just to keep Marcus with her. Later, Anita texts Marcus, telling him that her husband will be away tomorrow, so he should come to her house. But the next day, Hasi stays home. Suddenly, the doorbell rings. Seeing this, Anita becomes very nervous. When she opens the door, she finds Marcus's mother standing there. She has found out about Marcus and Anita's relationship. Marcus's mother scolds Anita harshly. Hasi also overhears everything. Anita feels very guilty and leaves for a hotel, spending the whole night there alone. Hasi calls her, but she doesn't answer. The next morning, when Anita returns home, Hasi doesn't open the door. After some time, Hasi packs all of Anita's belongings in a bag and leaves them outside. Anita picks them up and walks away. At school, too, everyone finds out about Anita's affair, and she is fired. Now, Anita is left completely alone. And here, the movie ends.